Sorry, that was insane.
No, I know. That's how people drive,
Did you see the parking attendant?
I know.
Looking at me.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. That's standard,
I was
though.
worried. I thought he was going to hit the parking guy.
Well.
Because he just went really fast right behind him.
Yep. Because they're like, we're going now because we've got to get into the traffic jam. This was, all right, so before I get this started, I want to discuss just how poorly planned this was for Vancouver. There's a Cirque du Soleil show down here. It's getting out at the exact same time as the hockey game.
And they're just across the street from each other.
So, yeah, that's some poor planning by whoever planned second. Whether the NHL schedule will come out after or Cirque. But, yeah, so there's a lot more vehicles and a lot more people than we normally see.
And those Cirque du Soleil people were pretty darn crabby to see all the hockey people.
They were not a happy group at all.
Those older women were not fans. They were,
get out of our way, and looking like they're going to start smacking people with their purses. It's sort of like in Monty Python, the old lady gang.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, gangs of old ladies. But today's game, not really much to tell. I don't have a lot to tell, and it's not because the Canucks lost. Yes, they lost. It was 2-1, but really, the storyline out of this game is they need to take the right shots. There were a lot of times where it felt like they were looking for the perfect shot. I thought the officiating was odd. I don't ever get mad during a game, but there was a play against Pettersson where he clearly got hooked, and the ref's right there and called nothing, and I was bewildered. And I'm not a person that complains at a hockey game. I'm not the one that stands up yelling, "Come on, ref!" What? But even I was kind of throwing my arms up, going, "What? What the hell was that?" And then there was another play later on behind the net.
Yeah, with the guy holding his stick.
Well, there was the holding the stick, and then there was, with about 20 seconds left, it looked like one of the Canucks got smoked behind the net. It was a dangerous-looking boarding play. But the funny thing is, there was kind of an even-up call where Taylor Hall jumps into the boards.
That was so funny.
You know what it reminds me of?
Replay?
Reminds me of that, there's some Gabriel in it. Reminds me of Gilda Radner's character on Saturday Night Live when she'd be in her room pretending she was fighting with herself and she'd slam herself against the door. Yeah, that's what that reminded me of. So, yeah, Hall threw himself into harm's way, and it was kind of funny. In real time, I thought he actually got drilled in the boards. But when they showed the replay, I was like,
side of the arena.
Well, yeah, from our side, it wasn't great to see it. But yeah, when they showed the replay, I'm like, yeah, he jumped into the glass himself.
Why does it have me go that way? Oh.
Traffic?
Yep, it says it's take 23 minutes slower to go our regular way.
Ugh.
Well, pass. Okay, I don't want to be in this lane anymore. I changed my mind. Please let me up. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting that both those lanes are turn lanes, because we don't see that much from where we live.
No.
All the way out in the boonies.
Compared to this, yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to go to Metropolis?
That's way out of the way.
Yeah, well, if it is 23 minutes slower that way, it's the same thing, right? It's the same difference. So. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You drive far enough in Vancouver on any given street, you'll meet the highway anyways.
Or water. Oh.
Yeah, highway or water. When the water's there, so we just go the other way. But yeah. There's all of the information you need if you ever travel to Vancouver. One way's water, the other way's the highway.
And the other way's mountains.
Water, mountains, and the highway. So.
Or the border.
Border.
It's all four sides.
Four corners. Yeah, I mean, for New Jersey, they played a really good road game. On the physical side, I thought the Canucks played pretty well, but in reality, this was a New Jersey Devils controlled game for the most part. They get the 2-0 lead in the first. Right after scoring that power play goal, they get that other one right after. And I said to you, their power play's crappy, but they can't keep giving up power play after power play, and that I'd mentioned that in the review last night. Well, the Devils must have watched the review last night because they remembered, and they scored on that second power play. So again, it doesn't matter how poor a power play was, and coming into today, New Jersey's was at 12.3%. If you give a team repeated opportunities, they're likely to score. And the other thing is, the Canucks penalty kill, which had been fantastic, now I'm kind of concerned about. I have concerns about their penalty kill. Their power play set up nice, not that they could get that kill shot in there. What are you doing?
Here? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's a truck that's got the arrow things on it.
Right.
So
but he's driving, so I was trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't know. He's telling people, go those ways. I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Normally they don't have those lights on while they're driving.
Right, which is what was confusing me.
Normally that doesn't happen. But it's Vancouver in the afternoon. Maybe it's because we never drive in Vancouver in the afternoon.
Whatever. I'm driving back.
Okay, I don't go to Vancouver in the afternoon.
I do.
So maybe that's what it is. It's just an unfamiliarity by us as a collective. Collectively,
If we average it out,
50% of us don't do that. So that's either a pass or a fail. Depends on your teacher. I don't have a lot of game stuff to talk about today. I really don't. I'm not even sure how I'm going to fill up a board with notes. Canucks penalty kill, not great. Power play, not great. Besser got one of the 3 stars, but man, Besser, I don't know. There's a lot of fighting the puck that's going on with Vancouver right now. Pettersson's got to start taking the simple play. He was over stick handling, and I say that because we had seats 4 rows from the ice, and I had a good view of him over stick handling. We're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And then whoever passed the puck to Taylor Hall when he was coming out of the box, I don't know who did it, because I did this as soon as I saw it, because I'm like, that's going in the net. And it almost did. Very, very nearly. Well, it did, but the net was already off the moorings. So it was a bit of a trial to get through, but at least the sun's still up. It's still daytime. It's still daytime. It's still daytime.
Give it 15 minutes.
All we have to do now is eat. And I got to go home, and I got to see if Boston loses too, because for people keeping track of score at home, Dallas lost to her team.
But Jets won, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, they were against each other, so one of us was going to win.
Uh-huh.
But at least Dallas gets a point. And Boston now plays Philadelphia tonight, so we'll see if I go 0 for 3 today. Sometimes I have those days where I go 0 for 3. The power rankings board, I have to say, after what I saw today, I have significant concern. What do you...
This car behind me was trying to drive really fast.
Okay.
Where there's
But
a ton of cars.
I have to say that what I saw today does mean that when I get home, that power rankings board, there's going to be a significant drop for the Canucks. This is a 4-game losing streak. Can't gloss that over. It's a 4-game losing streak. The last 3 have been alarming, and it seems like they're getting into some bad habits. Miller got a point today on that goal by Besser. Quinn Hughes got a point as well. That was nice. All I came out of today with was a calendar and a sticker. A sticker that I will turn into a magnet for you fine people. And that's basically it. Hopefully we get some food at some point along the way.
Yeah.
So
ways to get home. So.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I don't really have anything to add to that. I really don't. This game didn't have a whole lot of big opportunities. There wasn't any fights. I noticed Taylor Hall whining at the referee after that penalty. I don't know if you noticed that or not. But yeah, it was a good game for New Jersey. So for Devils fans, you needed something encouraging to happen on this road trip, and you get that with the result against Vancouver. But for Vancouver, who really needed to win this game, because their next game is Tuesday against Nashville, and then on Thursday they get Dallas, this was the game that was technically the easy one of the 3, and they take the loss. So we'll see if maybe they get up better for the other games. Again, I can't get mad at their second to third period so much, but they were flat long enough in that first period that they spotted the Devils a 2-goal lead. And unlike other games, the Devils didn't sacrifice that lead, which is kind of rude when you think about it, that I'm there and I'm cheering for Vancouver, so they can't. I am glad that we watched the Florida game first, because otherwise you'd be coming out of this game going, maybe I am a jinx. But I'm not going to say that for this, because I have seen them win. The Canucks now in the regular season are 1-1 when I've watched them live. They're 2-1 overall if you include preseason, which of course doesn't count. All right, let me know what you guys thought if you were there. Thoughts on the game, all that other wonderful stuff. Hit like and subscribe. You guys know the drill. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will talk to you again soon.